Hello, how you going, folks, and welcome aboard. Thank you very much for joining me. How are we all doing?
TPWS and AWS operational.
Driver, you have reset the DRA. Please check the signal.
Okay. Welcome to Train Simulator Classic. We are waiting for the full release of the Gravesend is where we're going, isn't it? We are waiting for the full release of the Class 700/0 for Train Sim World. So while we are waiting for the release, by the way, it will be releasing at 3 AM on Wednesday for us here in Australia for PC Steam. And while we are waiting for the release, we are stuck with our normal gameplay. But we're teasing you guys a little bit here today by giving you a Class 700 run on the old Southeastern High Speed version on Train Simulator. So here we go.
Reset the DRA. Please check the signal.
Yeah, so back in the days, they didn't have the sliding at this station, and the old Rochester station is in this variant as well. Alright. My name is the Aussie Don, folks, and I am your experienced train driver from the land down under. Thank you very much for joining me here today. This gameplay has been done on Monday the 10th of July 2023. Right. This is the Armstrong Powerhouse version of the Class 700 as well, folks, but obviously this is the one that is closest to being pretty much the spot-on replica to the Train Sim World release. must have... did I spot it? Yeah, I think I might have spotted it there, I'm not sure. It was like the... what the... then, you know, I don't know what was going on there. Next stop is Gravesend. Gillingham. That's Gravesend's where we're going to. Gillingham.
Trainer platform is now clean. Thanks, train clear, doors closing.
This has been one train that's been on everybody's wish list for quite some time for Train Sim World, including mine. And yeah, it's I'm like everybody else. Yeah, I would have liked to have seen the Brighton go on the Brighton main line, you know, and had a few different variants of it, you know, not just the /0. And man, I don't know how many times I have to continue to repeat myself and how many times I have to continue to reply to people. But seriously, over the last week, I've really started to get really... it's starting to become a real pain. Like, seriously. Like, it's like... seriously, if you're a real rail fan, you should know the variants of trains and stuff. Like, come on. I keep explaining to everybody the reason why it's not on the Brighton main line is that it's a /1 that runs on the Brighton main line. It's a different variant to the /0. And I'm pretty sure that 12 cars run on the Brighton main line anyway. Yeah, we got David White here. How you going? I'm going good. Going good. Alright. So yeah, the this is the Armstrong Powerhouse version. And I have to say it's the closest to TSW's version. The Dovetail version that was released originally on Train Simulator was a complete disaster. Everybody was like going to riot Dovetail games at the release of this when it was originally released on Train. Like, look at the gap in between the station here, Jesus Christ. Good. Man, can I get my ramp? Can I just like have to jump over that? Like, it's just way too much. Anyway, going back to the original release for the Class 700 for Dovetail's version, man, they certainly learned their lesson from it. They certainly learnt their lesson from it because, you know, they've mixed their own sounds, which from the original Train Simulator version, even though they reckon they went and got the recordings, which is a load of BS because we know that we're, yeah, look, listening to the sounds of it, it's very, look, I'll be honest with you guys, it sounds more AP, like after listening to it more carefully, it definitely has got more AP sounds than their own. So it's not as bad as I thought it was. It sounds beautiful on AC though. All right, let's close those doors.
Driver, you have reset the DRA. Please check the signal.
And as you can see, they've recycled the sounds for the Train Sim World version. Interior and everything's absolutely fantastic in the TSW version. I have to say that much. I love the screens. The screens are absolutely fantastic. Look, there's people out there today, the Dovetail ambassadors, that are obviously putting uploaded videos on the channels and showing you guys off the first look of the Class 700. That was on the roadmap. Well, not on the roadmap, but it was on the schedule for Dovetail Games a couple of weeks ago, and that I see even before the schedule came out, I said to you guys, I guarantee that this Class 700 is coming out on the 11th of July, and yeah, when the schedule was announced, I said to you guys, the ambassadors are doing a preview on the 10th. It's guaranteedly coming out on the 11th, and that was even before the official announcement. Because it seems to be a case now where the ambassadors are doing previews the day before the release. Oop. This is the old Rochester station. So this is... yeah, I sort of got to get my head around what that's all about, the TMS and GSMR. I haven't really looked at the manual, to be honest. So I've seen the manual. I've got it there saved in my files. I've just got to have a look at it. I sort of, yeah. It's an EMU. It's a British EMU. It's a little bit more complicated than the other ones, but to be honest, I don't really see it being too complicated for myself, but others might struggle. We'll soon find out. We've got to wait for the PC Steam release. It is releasing 3 AM here in Australia on Wednesday morning our time, so it'll be overnight our time. I'll be honest with you guys, I probably won't be up for the stream, but for a live stream, but I'll probably do what I've been doing over the last couple of releases and just go in and do the introductions and get those organised and put those onto the channel. And we've already got our midweek World of Trains Class 700 special up on the channel, ready to go. Me not knowing that, I totally forgot that the State of Origin third game was on this week, but I was like, it doesn't really matter. We already won the series, so don't really care if I watch it or not. I'll rather come and do some Train Sim World action. So yeah, this is the old Rochester station, folks. So this is what it used to look like for you TSW players. This is what it used to look like. Now it's an abandoned wreck, obviously, in TSW. But I remember when Matt was actually talking about this. Well, the crew of Dovetail, and I think Matt was involved. They were talking about
Driver, you have reset the DRA. Please check the signal.
Well, talking about the this particular route, this particular station, how it was going to cost so many pounds and dollars, like millions of pounds or something to actually knock this station out, and they ended up, you know, turning around saying, well, there's no real need to knock it out, you know, just to make the track more straight, you know, no need. So they've just left it abandoned. But the main reason they moved it down here more is because there was more space for car park and stuff, so. Look at this side here now and you think, well, what was wrong with the original station? You got all that area there. But yet again, this is Train Sim, well, Train Dovetail, so it's probably not a ZAC replica. And you probably prefer it to be on this side anyway. So yeah, where we're going through now is actually where the station is. Actually now. Speeding. Yeah, some people say it's a class 350 sounds, but I don't know. I say there'll be some smart genius out there that'll bring us a sound mod anyway for us people that play on PC. So I don't see why it wouldn't be the case. But again, the train sim community's been pretty slow with releases of stuff lately. Like I don't know what's going on with London Midland and his crew, but I'll be honest, I'm a little bit disappointed about him actually. With the lack of, you know, I know that he's been showing more off recently, but man, how long do you have to wait until you actually release a mod? Like, Jesus, man, all the time he's been working on this Midland enhancement mod, I've released about 10 mods for ATS. Like, Jesus. So even the walk bridge is not here at Strood. So, you know, this is a complete different version, the Train Sim Worlds version. This is an older version. The submarine's there as well. We'll fly over to the submarine in a second. I know all you guys get disappointed if I don't show the submarine off. Sorry, sailors. Captain's coming now, hang on. Is there room for 5? Skippity doo. Well, I don't know where you've heard that from, but I actually spoke to JD the other day, and it's a mixture of their own sounds and AP sounds. And that was at the forum.
Driver, you have reset the DRA. Please check the signal.
The DC motors would be their own, because like you hear that sound on the side there, But if you listen to the dovetail version of it, it sounds even worse. It sounds like a kettle boiling. Yeah, I spoke to JD at the forum, and he replied, because I said to him, I said, oh, you've not added Armstrong Powerhouse sounds into it. And he's like, nah, it's a mixture. I said, well, it clearly doesn't sound like it. When I was going off the first preview that they showed, and it was like only five minutes old, and I went and seen it, and I'm like, oh man, this sounds shocking. It sounds like the original dovetail, like the original Train Simulator version. It didn't sound like the AP's version at all. And then they turned around and said, oh, there was a mixture. I thought, oh yeah, well, it clearly doesn't sound like it. I have to say to you guys, the DC version sounds way nicer than the DC version. When they went and previewed it and showed it on the like the little demonstration they showed for obviously it's quite simple. You just put, you know, the power supply, you turn that off, you wait for that to stop flashing, and then it'll just light up, and then you'll have the capabilities to put it over to AC. They'll start flashing, and then I think both of them start flashing, and then it just switches off, and then that's just automatically put it back over to DC, or you turn that back on or something. It's not complicated. Knowing me, I'm probably going to stuff it up. Yeah, probably once in a blue moon do that. But that, at the start, don't be surprised if I completely stuff up things. The good thing about it is when I'm outside, I can actually hear the sounds inside the cab when the alarm goes off. So that's one thing I hate about Train Simulator, is when you're cruising along, you want to enjoy the outside of the train. You can't hear the buzzers, the alerts going off outside the trains. Now, I do believe there is no discount for this release, which is probably no surprise, because obviously they lost out on money having a route that was released at a absolute fantastic price. I have to say that much. Gossip Line was very good at a very good price. Not bad for $33 Australian dollar. That was with the discount because I had Cross City, but you know, still a very nice price. I wish every DLC was $32.95. That would be great for all the routes, that is. No, my luck, the Loco will be dearer than the Gossip Line. Okay, so $12.99 for UK. It'll be exactly on £13 then for Xbox, because they like to round off the dollar on their releases for some reason. How much was Gossip Line, do you know, UK price? Because that'll give me a rough estimate of how much it is. I think it said 24. Well, it might be cheaper then. Well, that's not too bad then. It might be around about $25 Australian dollars. So that's alright. $26, $27. It's not as bad as I thought it was. I just got to keep money aside because I'm taking my daughter out on Thursday, so I've got to make sure I've got money for our trip. I think I know how much it was anyway, David, so it's alright. It's just been so long since there's been a Loco release, like just a standard Loco release. Like, How long has it been? It's been a fair while. Was the 465 the last single release? I don't know. Was it? You can't say that the Island Line was, because even though that was a Loco release, that was a upgrade of the Island Line. So you technically really can't say that was a Loco bundle, even though it's classified as one. Surely it wouldn't be the 465, man. That was almost 2 years ago. It was 2 years ago.
Yeah, because they released a few weeks after Southeastern High Speed was released.
Oh, was it? Yeah. It was a few weeks after it, wasn't it? Yeah. So, yeah, it's cheaper than the 30... Yeah, okay. Yeah, so that's alright. That's going to be cheaper than the Gossip Line. Even though I am a massive fan of the Gossip Line, I reckon it's cool. Minus the lack of traffic, but yeah.
Driver, you have reset the DRA. Please check the signal.
Yeah, I did as well. Yeah, because of the Cross City. Yeah, I'm just thinking that there won't be a discount. I don't know. I'm hoping that they'll throw the 10% discount in, but yeah. I think it's a little bit sucky for the console players though, because you know, like I know that PlayStation offers, if you are a PlayStation Plus member, you'll get a discount, and it's like, well, that's a little bit of a cop out. You know, you don't have to be a member of anything for Steam. You know. Even though Steam is the last device off the ranks that does release the DLC, this is one of the reasons which Dovetail would get a better relationship with every device that they actually release their DLCs to, and come to an agreement where they will release every DLC at the same time on every device, so everybody gets a fair share at the same time. But I also said it's actually a blessing in disguise for us PC Steam players, because obviously we have to wait longer than anybody else for releases, and we can just look at the forums and look at all the issues that are coming through, so we can look out for them and say, yep, this is happening also on the PC Steam, you know, or this is happening on this device. Yep, same thing's happening. So then obviously they get a better understanding, and then we have to wait for a patch, which will take forever. Could be worse. We could be waiting for a train that's supposed to be going to a certain route and it's been on a roadmap for over 2.5 years. Yeah, if that's about the Blackpool route, that's already guaranteed. Lee Druster Trains' release. There's no leak, it's just, yeah, the way that they gave us the clues on the last roadmap, it's definitely Just Trains' route. So we're getting the, oh, what a classic. Absolute classic on that route. What I like to call the bus on rails. It's an absolute weapon. Beautiful, beautiful Loco. It's got that dark blue with the light blue on it and the white. It's nice, nice, beautiful British blue. Awesome, awesome train. Old school. Yep, that's the one. The Pacer. Yeah, the Pacer's coming. Oh, they better get that right right now. It's Just Train, so look, I'll be honest with you guys, Just Trains are pretty damn good at sound scenario, so well, yet again, are they? I don't know. Well, I'll be honest with you guys, Just Trains' two last releases on Train Simulator. The Hope Valley one that's finally come to PC Steam is absolutely a gem. It's a beautiful, beautiful route. And the U-Bahn Hamburg, which I've just received an update for over the last week, it's finally added scenarios and whatnot to it, is a great route as well. Yeah, so Pacer's coming, so that's going to be Just Trains' release. So yeah, I'm sort of looking forward to it. As soon as I heard it was a Pacer, I'm like, oh yeah. I was trying to work out the first photo that they threw out on us on the June Road map, and I thought, oh, that sort of looks like something country. That's gotta put us. I thought it was another part of the East Coastway, actually, to be honest, at first. And then I thought, it's Blackpool, so that's obviously on the opposite side of that is leading to Belgium and all that on the opposite side of the water. Yeah, that's what it reminds me of. It's just like a bus on rails. It's like, as soon as I seen the shape of it and everything, I thought, oh wow. So I started looking more into it, and yeah, definitely runs through to Blackpool. But yeah, Blackpool was leaked. Oh god, back in March, I think it was. Fellow Aussie dude, actually, here from Sydney too, actually leaked it. I thought, oh, whereabouts in Sydney? I hate leakers, but you know, because I like to be surprised. But yeah, the class 700 was in there too at the time. I thought, oh god, you've really killed it now. There and then, I was like, oh, they better get it right. But yeah, they've sort of got it right, and they sort of haven't, because obviously, yeah, they gave us the one variant for the Brighton Main Line. The good news is that we have both AC and DC capabilities, and the good news is we can actually use it for Scenario Planner, take it on the Brighton Main Line if we so must, and we all do must to do that. So, like I said to you guys, if there's no scenarios added to Creators Club for Brighton Main Line with the Class 700, I will be definitely doing one myself, and doing it on the Midweek World of Trains stream this week. Alright, that's on Wednesday. Set the reminder for that. It is up on our channel. If you can't join us live, full replay will be provided. Here we go now with another run with the Class 700. We will do the updated version to the route. Where is it? Chatham. Is it this one? Pardon me. figure will be in there. Nah, but it goes the other way. I'll do Rochester to Raham. I don't think they have the other variant on this one. Yep. Okay. Do a little bit of light cloud. I'll do a different version of the AP. I'll do the 12 car. Actually, have we got an 8 car in that? No, we don't. Right, here we go. Yeah, yep. There'll definitely be heaps that'll be planning it. Obviously, it'll go to London. I think in reality it'll go to London Bridge, so it would break off, and you think it would start from East Croydon, sort of thing. But yeah, no, there's definitely, you can do more than that for Train Simulator's version. Oh, what the hell? Hello, it's the train. What's going on? Huh? Something is playing up. Hello, where's the train? Earth. Oh, there's an issue going on there. I did download this patch from another site, so it obviously has an issue. Alright, so... Oh, there... that was quite funny. I'll take the old logo version of it, eh? There, we'll just do this. I'll do a bit of rain as well, eh? Let's do a bit of rain. Sounds good. Nice summer rain. Brighten these, Croydon. Oh, okay. Yes. Free bridges, yeah. Yeah, I keep forgetting it actually runs through.
and AWS operational.
Runs through the. I've spoken to someone recently that actually runs off that route. It's been a while since I've actually had to use my windscreen wipers. At least it's working. The main reason I got this patch is it actually improves the PSI up on here. I know it's a little bit glitchy with the standard version, so this patch actually fixes it up. Oop, there we go. Stand clear, doors closing. Yeah, most of our trains here in Sydney are all double carriage trains, so they're double DOSes. except for our metro driverless trains. It's the old Thameslink logo. Got another video shot the other day at the station, actually. It's pretty cool. We've got an absolute beautiful new inner city train coming, God knows when. It's been delayed so many times now, but yeah, it's been in testing for a while. But yeah, the legendary, what I call, well, what it's nicknamed as, the Silver Train, the which is the only ones that are available left now are the inner city ones. A fair few weeks ago now was on one and took a photo next to one, and yeah, they're legendary now on our rails, those particular locos, because yeah, they're almost dead and buried. I'm the same. Like the sounds are just off. I just yeah, very iffy about the sounds. I just don't think it sounds right at all. When I heard it at first, I thought, yuck. Sounds horrible. It looks beautiful, but yeah, they just I'm like, sound mod now, please. Yeah, I thought it sounded like a 350 when I heard it as well. I'm like, oh, this sounds like a 350. Doesn't sound like a 700. Now, I've been watching videos coming out of most of them have been out of the stations on Brighton main line. Yeah, I just don't think it's correct. I used to like the days where Dovetail would actually do videos and they would actually show us, show them actually out and about and actually, you know, getting the sounds off the trains with their little microphone setups and everything, and how they used to, you know, document it, and they used to do a full documentary sort of thing on it. It was really cool. I used to love seeing that stuff. And this is why I say to you guys, ever since pretty much Sam stopped streaming with Dovetail full time, which he pretty much doesn't do anything now with Dovetail, it's like the shite has hit the fan, you know. It's like M. Bison's come along and just said, game over, that's it. It's just, you know, communication's gone down, roadmaps have gone completely shocking now, and you don't look forward to a roadmap anymore. It's because you think, oh, you know, they're going to finally add, you know, American stuff this month, or they're going to add German stuff this month, or they're going to, you know, surprise us and add something that's never been added to a roadmap before, or, you know, yeah. I used to like it when they actually gave us the route on the roadmap as well, you know, like, it's not the same. It's not the same anymore. It hasn't been for quite a while. The lack of communication, it's just, yeah. The sounds have always been a major issue with Train Sim World. Same with Train Simulator, but also Train Sim World obviously being a highly detailed game. Well, not highly detailed, but detailed enough to be better than Train Simulator. But that saying, I have to say that I think sometimes Train Simulator looks probably nicer than Train Sim World. In some aspects, I have to say the London region looks absolutely way better on Train Simulator, because it shows the backdrop of London with real buildings and everything of London, where Train Sim World doesn't show that. So yeah, and you definitely notice those differences as soon as you come into the Brighton Main Line. You don't see the London Bridge, big tall tower in London Bridge in Train Sim World. You'd think it would, but it doesn't. And this is where Focus Entertainment really need to get more involved in what they do now, because now they've been owned by a company that has done the likes of SnowRunners, for instance. Like, great game. You know, they deal with Unreal Engine 5 a lot with their games too, and this is one of the reasons why it's more so a chance now that Unreal Engine 5 is finally going to be a thing for Train Sim World. I'll probably say more leaning towards Train Sim World 4, but I wouldn't be surprised if they actually give us a whole new train simulation game next year. I don't know, I just got a gut feeling we're going to get a new era. God knows, if they call it World of Trains, I'm going to be going off my brain. I'm going to be going, hey, copyright. No, I'm joking. Gonna have to make me the host. That's it. I'm gonna have to work for Dovetail if they do call it that, because I'll be like, hey, that's a show that I've been running since Train Sim World 2 started. That's it. I'm your host. Yeah. Sometimes you think that Dovetail's deaf, you know, like they're just one out one ear, out the other. They don't truly listen to what we say at the forums, because we've talked about sounds for how many years now, and they haven't listened. As much as they try to swing it and improve it and this and that, it'll never happen. We know the game by now. I just enjoy the experience now. I'm just, you know, I've had a gut full of the whinging and whining of it. I'm getting to the point where, you know, I'm sort of, you know, don't really care about what gets released or whatever anymore anyway, because I'm at a point where it's like, it is what it is. And I've got City Skylines 2 coming soon, so I'll be sweet. And I'm currently in the processes of getting the PC ready for a rebuild, so we will be out of commission soon, folks. It won't be anytime soon, but it will be within the next month or two. We will be we will be out for about a week or two off the channel for doing live streaming and uploaded videos. I will do shorts though. I'll post shorts through my phone because I'll be doing stuff outside the studio. But yeah, we're going to be doing a rebuild of the PC and getting it ready for City Skylines 2. So, and obviously Microsoft Flight Simulator 24 next year. So yeah, upgrading the RAM from the current 16 to 64. So we're ready to rock and roll. We're going half in on the maximum RAM that is 128. I think this motherboard can take 128 RAM in total, but yeah, I'm going 64 with it. The way I detail cities. Okay, yeah. I sort of really haven't detailed this city that I'm currently been working on with City Skylines, but yeah, I've got a few areas where I've gone in and pinpointed things. Definitely not to the likes of the other city I used to have. Oh man, that thing was absolutely off its nut.
Is that the one with the Westfield in it?
Yeah, the one with the Westfield in it, yeah.
Yeah, the Car City in it.
Yeah, Car City, yeah, so I had a full car complex in that. Yeah, the full detailed walk bridge over the harbour, didn't you? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, they had the detailed walk bridge over the harbour, yeah. It had the rocks around, I had it swinging around and it had rocks all around it. And, yeah, that was detailed really massively. Yeah, the thing I don't really like with Train Simulator now is since the core update we've had this year, it's been very laggy. And man, you get people like this that want to commit suicide. But yeah, it's been more laggy in a lot of the routes since release. I'm still on DX11. I experimented with 12. I'll probably have to say that 12 is better with the Tokyo commuter route, which is a recent one. But yeah, didn't notice the benefits with the old routes. So yeah, but I do have to say, I did bite the bullet the other day and I purchased the B&O Mountain Subdivision US route that I've been wanting for quite a while, but I finally bit the bullet on it once sale was on. So yeah, I did buy the Waverley's line, gave it a go, and didn't really like it, to be honest. Wasn't a fan of it, so I got a refund, and yeah, I decided to buy the B&O instead. Alright. Yeah, I reckon so. But yet again, you know, they'll probably do what they did with the Class 465, and they'll end up 2 years later adding an extension to it, and they'll put it in there for free. Oh, I hope not. I hope not. Because that's what happened with the 465. We all had to pay for it when it was released. And then what? They gave it for free for the people with the extension for the release of Train Simulator free. Oh, yeah. Thanks for the $30 something, for whatever it was. I think it was $25 back those days. It was $25 that we had to fork out, but yet now you're giving it for free. Thanks. Where's our $25 back? Where's our $25 back? Yeah? It's a joke. Anyway. Okay. Well, there we go with a nice little short gameplay from us here at Australia Worldwide Gaming and Entertainment here today for the Class 700. I need to go in now and get organised for tomorrow's main event live stream of Choo Choo Tuesdays. I will be posting that on the channel within the next hour and a bit. So do look out for that one. We're live tomorrow with Choo Choo Tuesdays from 8 PM in the East Coast of Australia, 7:30 PM South Australia, Northern Territory, 6 PM Western Australia. International viewers 10 PM New Zealand, 11 AM British summertime, 12 PM in Germany, 6 AM in Boston and Miami, Florida, USA, and 5 AM in Texas and New Orleans, USA, 3 AM in the West Coast, United States, 3:30 PM India, 5:30 PM in 3:30 PM in India, 5 PM Indonesia, and 7 PM in Tokyo, Japan. So join us then for our 2 hours traditional Choo Choo Tuesdays live stream of Train Sim World Action, and we will be live on Wednesday with our Class 700 special with Midweek World of Trains. So thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Take care. Bye bye for now. Thank you.